Brunei Shell Petroleum Sdn Bhd BSP unveiled the System Value Analysis (SVA) of Brunei, which is part of the Energy Week program for the Brunei MYCE 2022. Agnet John Scott Lewis, Managing Director of BSP and Shell Country Chair, in her welcoming remarks, among others, said that BSP is committed to support in shaping possible policies that can uphold Brunei's ambitions to move towards net zero by 2050. SVA is crucial for Brunei to understand how the country can collectively leverage from the clean energy transition journey and benefit from the socio and economic impact of the green projects.
So BSP initiated this study 8 weeks ago, and it has been completed with the support of Accenture Consultancy, with as well support from the Brunei government. We have analysed the Brunei energy system, and we have identified 4 possible solutions for Brunei to consider in Brunei's energy transition.
As of December 2021, out of the 277,316 actively licensed vehicles in Brunei Darussalam, over 99% are equipped with petrol and diesel-powered engine. This number contributed to the third largest share of the greenhouse gases (GHG) emissions from transportation in 2018 and again in 2020. If nothing were to be done, GHG emission from transportation sector is projected to be almost double by 2035. The Brunei National Climate Change Policy has identified that a shift towards electric vehicle as a viable option for Brunei Darussalam because travelling here is mostly short distance and electricity is inexpensive for charging as compared to petrol or diesel. The reduced fuel consumption will not only result in much lower GHG emissions, but will also reduce in the amount of government spending on fuel subsidy. This is the electric light generated from the solar power, which is one of the renewable clean energy sources of the nature. Renewable energy is energy that is collected from unlimited renewable resources that are naturally replenished on a human timescale. It includes sources such as sunlight, wind, the movement of water, and geothermal heat. The renewable energy is efficient and limitless natural clean resource which is very useful for rural areas and far-flung areas where the national power grid has been distanced far away. Since Myanmar has been in the tropical region with abundance of sunlight, solar power generations have been put into service for supplying of electricity in rural areas. The Ministry of Electric Power has been inviting local and international entrepreneurs to initiate the solar power generating stations in order to realize national electrification project successfully and also to implement reserved power system in the future. This is Minbu Solar Power Station in central Myanmar, one of the biggest solar power plants in Southeast Asia. The plant is located at a place of 800 acres of land space beside the Minbu An Road in Magway region and initiated in February 2018. It is the very first solar power project in Myanmar, plans to generate up to 170 megawatt of electricity, and the project has been going to implement in 4 phases and currently is still in progress. Here again is another solar power project, Thap Yaiwa in Mandalay region, which is the second biggest solar power plant in Myanmar. The 30 megawatt Thap Yaiwa solar power plant will generate more than 200,000 kilowatt hours electricity per day and 70.599 million kilowatt hours per year, and the generated electricity will be fed to the national grid through Thap Yaiwa main station. Moreover, Department of Rural Area Development has also been materializing rural area electrification project since 2012 to 2013 fiscal year, aiming to supply electricity to the entire country in 2030 fiscal year. In 2016-2017 fiscal year, Off-Grid System National Electrification Project was launched with the employment of solar system and renewable energy used mini generating system so as to provide electricity to public-owned schools, religious building, health clinic and street lights. ASEAN has also been organizing ASEAN regional meetings for the improvement of energy sector annually and coordinating the cooperative measures to develop sustainable energy sector and its process to be implemented, aiming to encourage sustainable renewable projects which exhibit originality and environmental benefits and make significant socio-economic contributions. ASEAN Renewable Award has also been presented annually, and Myanmar always participated in it to achieve ASEAN-recognized benchmark and acknowledgement. A solar system is a type of renewable energy which can avoid energy shortages but benefit long-term cost savings due to no need for fuel other than sunlight and also no harm to the environment, easy to maintain and ensure the safety. Since the solar energy has been received since the beginning of the world, that will be available as long as the world exists and more beneficial in the future as well.